welcome back, hockey fans. If you've got somebody that you know that's trying to watch this game on YouTube and they're having trouble, let them know I had some trouble too, and I had to start a new feed. Just go to my channel, the Dan-Dalin, and hopefully they'll find it. In this game, we have the visiting team wearing their road blacks, the Lewis County Cobras, versus the home team in the white sweaters, the Cortland Flames. Now, without any further ado, let's play some hockey! All right, sorry about that hold on. All right, let's see, who is in goal for Cortland? Number 29, Emery Graham. And Garrett Davis is in net for Lewis County. And there's our faceoff, won by the Cobras as they drive forward. Moving in, Henry Byler takes that shot. Save made, Emery Graham. Rebound in the corner. Byler skating back up to the blue line. Catches that puck, saves it. Fires it back in, but it goes right to a Cortland player. Coming back out with it is Cortland's number 74, Dylan Spizak. Spizak moving forward, fires that puck, goes wide left of the net. Bounces out on the far side. Grayson Burker going after it. Burker pulls this puck, not able to get it out. Held in by Spizak. Dropping back to pick it up, though, Dominic Spence. Spence fires that puck forward. Gets returned by Olivia Russell. Nathan Van Brocklen had it for a moment. Now this puck gets dumped back in. Blocked by Carly Case. Case sends this puck over to the side for Byler. Henry Byler skating in on the right side. Byler makes his move, takes that shot, and it's a goal! Lewis County goal scored by number 6, Henry Byler. Assisted by number 17, Grayson Burker. 6 from 17. Time of the Lewis County Cobra goal, 1:05. And that's an icing. It'll bring the faceoff all the way back down to the Cobras' end of the ice. Off the faceoff, advancing forward, Chad Hall. Couldn't get that shot. Picks that puck up, tried centering. That gets picked up and cleared by Lewis County. Hustling back After that puck is Smith for Cortland. Smith picks that puck up, dumps it in, goes through traffic, no icing. Puck goes back behind the Lewis County goal. Lewis County trying to send that puck around, gets stopped by Cortland. Centering pass out in front, backhand by Hall, goes wide left. Cortland trying to pull that puck to get it back out in front. Battle ensues. Now that puck goes to the corner. Lewis County sends that up, held by Smith at the point. Smith fires it to the top of the slot for... who is that person? Number 8. Lewis County coming out with this puck. Dominic Spence loses it as he hits the blue line. Drops back to come back and pick that puck up. Chad Hall moving forward with it. Chad Hall moving Dominic. Chad Hall with that puck. Chad loses it at the blue line. Byler got a piece of it. Dominic tried coming away with that puck. That puck gets turned back by Smith. Up against the boards, Byler with it. Byler gets around Smith. Byler moving in towards the net. Byler taking that shot wide left. Byler picks up his own rebound, gets that out into the middle, and that gets covered up by the goaltender, Emery Graham. Nice job by Emery in net there for Cortland. Face off to the right side of Emery. Byler squaring off against Spizak. Byler pushes this puck forward towards the corner. Grabbed by Francis Rowe. Sends this up against the board. Spizak picks it up. Spizak cut into the middle. Spizak skating. Byler comes over, gets a piece of that puck, and takes out Spizak. Puck goes off the backboards. Henry Byler picks it up. Byler skating up. Gets around Spizak. Brings this puck up into the neutral zone. Henry Byler skating down. Byler gets around Russell. Byler takes that shot, and it's a goal. And there's a face-off. Lewis County goal scored by number 6, Henry Byler, unassisted. Number 6, unassisted. Time of the Cobras goal, 2:16. And we'll have a neutral zone face-off as that went in offsides. Dominic Spence squaring off against Chad Hall. Spence pulls this puck back. Spence battling against Burker for the puck. Spence moving forward over to the far side. Burker comes back at the blue line, takes out a player as he tried to stay onside. Hall falls down as he tried to back check on Spence. Spence backhands his puck. It goes through the slot all the way back out into the neutral zone, fielded by Case. Case passes to Burker. Burker fires it in, and that gets covered up by Emery Graham. Face off to the left side of Emery Graham. Sent towards the middle, blocked by Cortland, held by Case at the blue line. Case fires it forward, picked up by Burker. Burker forced over to the side by Hall. Tries centering that pass, gets blocked by Cortland. Coming out with this puck is number 76, Francis Rowe. Rowe loses it at center ice, goes back to Chad Hall. Hall comes around with it, sends this puck forward, stopped by Carly Case. Case sends his puck against the boards. Case pops this out back into the neutral zone. Olivia Russell swings and misses. Burker coming back with this puck the other way. Rowe coming back to back check. Burker can't get the shot off. Spins around. Puck goes over to the boards. Him and Dominic Spence go after it. Chad Hall trying to dig that puck out off the boards. Hall sends this all the way back to the corner. Olivia Russell picks it up, and she backhands that puck up along the boards, held in by Dominic Spence. Spence looks, draws that puck. It comes out into the neutral zone. They got to check up on sides. Nortz is in too deep. Nortz has got to come out of the zone. Does not come out in time. That's an offside. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone as a result. Henry Byler back in for the face-off, squaring off against Dylan Spizak. Spizak wins the face-off. Puck comes back over. Nortz grabs it. Nortz skating forward, drops this puck off for Byler and goes offsides. I liked his idea. It's just positioning on the ice. His location on the ice was not the best. Face-off, puck goes over to the far side. Byler drops it in for Spence. Spence moves forward, gets challenged by Luke Stevens. Spence still with it at the corner. Spence comes back, uses the official. Stevens gets that puck out into the neutral zone. Cortland going after it. Spizak picks it up. Spizak over the blue line. Shot fired. Goal! Spizak! Snuck in under Garrett Davis's glove. Cortland goal scored by number 74, Dylan Spizak. Assisted by 37, Smith. 74 from 37. Time of the Cortland Flames goal, 5:34. Byler with this puck on the far side. Byler cutting to the middle. Byler over the blue line. Byler gets around Olivia Russell. Byler in. Shot. Nothing doing. Rebound comes all the way back out. Byler chases it down at the blue line. Byler fires this all the way across. Nortz picks it up. Nortz off the boards to Byler. One-timer. Save made by Emery Graham. Byler off the boards. Centers his pass. Picked up by Cortland. Here comes Cortland back the other way. That's Rowe skating up with that puck. Rowe over the blue line. Rowe with the shot. Wide right. Goes off the backboards. Comes up on the near side. Colton Ackley over to play on it. Burker trying to drive that puck out. Byler coming in behind. Loses that puck. Hall tries sending it back. This puck makes its way all the way back to Olivia Russell. Russell at her own end of the ice. Skates up with this puck. Sends it through Nortz's legs. Comes back, and that is hit by Van Brocklin. And sent back up to Byler. Byler along the boards. Battling for that puck. Moves it forward. No, loses it. Comes back to pick it up. Byler spinning around. Grabs that puck. Gives it back to Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin passes up to Nortz. Nortz tried shoveling it over to Burker, but couldn't do it as that got taken away by Dylan Spizak. Spizak moves forward. Puck goes rolling across the zone. Stepping up Ackley. Ackley can't keep it. Byler takes it away. Here comes Henry Byler back the other way. Byler outpacing Rowe. And Rowe gets his stick on it. Dislodges that puck. And boy, is that upset Henry Byler. Byler coming back into the slot. Loses it. Drops it back between his legs. Cleared by Spizak. Picked up by Conley Nortz on that far side. Now Ackley has it for Cortland. Ackley into the neutral zone, loses that puck as Byler skates in front to take that puck off the end of his stick. Byler curling around, has Spizak on him. Byler loses Spizak, cuts back to avoid lane. Byler moving in, goes behind Smith. Shot, save, covered up by Emery Graham. Nice job by Emery making that save. 10:02 to go in this opening period, or first half. 2-1 Cobra lead over the Flames. Chad Hall in for the face-off against Henry Byler. Burker over into spot. Byler backhands. That gets blocked by Cortland. Cortland shovels this up. Burke stops it. Dominic Spence, I'm sorry. Now he loses that. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. Carly Case grabs it, backhands it up to Byler. Byler moving forward. Byler gets around a player. Byler coming into the slot, sneaks around behind Smith, and that puck gets swept out by David Burrows. Burker moving forward for Lewis County. Forced over against the side. Nixon Yannick grabs that puck. Gets it around Byler. Byler recovers, kicks his puck up to his stick. Byler riding that blue line, loses it, spins around, regains control of that puck, moves to the middle, goes down. Dominic Spence with that puck in the slot. Byler still not getting up. Spence with the shot, save, rebound, shot taken. It's a goal! Lewis County goal scored by number 18, Dominic Spence. Assisted by number 6, Henry Byler. 18 from 6. Time of the Cobras goal, 8:47. Carly Case grabs that puck in her zone, passes this over to Burker. Burker touches it out into the neutral zone and gives on a chase. Nortz crosses over in front of Burker, and that's going to be an offsides. We'll have a neutral zone face-off as a result. For those of you just joining, I apologize for my technical difficulties. I had to create a new stream on the fly as the other one failed for reasons I don't understand. It is 3-1 in favor of the Lewis County Cobras over the Cortland Flames. We've got 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. Byler with the shot. Save made by Graham. Puck comes over on the side. Cortland Flames picking this puck up. Coming around, Rowe loses it at the center line. Van Brockland got a piece of it, but Spizak picks it up. Spizak tries flicking that puck forward, gets deflected, goes to the corner. Henry Byler picks it up. Byler goes back behind his net. On the far side, Byler outskating Spizak. Byler at the blue line gets stopped by Russell. We've got a whistle, and Spizak's going to go to the box for something. Cortland penalty, number 74, Dylan Spizak, 1 minute minor for interference. Number 74, 1 minute interference. Time of the minor penalty, 10:05. It's a power play opportunity for the Cobras. North, short pass to Spence. Spence tried getting it to Byler. It gets turned back out. Comes back to North. North to Spence. Spence has it popped off his stick by Luke Stevens. Goes to Henry Byler. Byler skating in with it. Byler sends this across the slot. Nobody there. Goes to the corner. Picked up by Conley North. North down on the ice trying to make a play. Puck comes out of the zone. Grabbed in the neutral zone by Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin back to his own end of the ice. Passes the puck over to Dominic Spence. Spence grabs it. Skates up with it. Spence pulls this puck to his right. Brings this over into the offensive zone. Cuts over to Byler. Byler with the shot. Save made. Emery Graham. Spizak released from the penalty box. Skating forward is Francis Rowe. Rowe gets stopped. And with that puck now, Benjamin Fritz. Fritz slowing this game down. Byler coming back to pick that puck up. Spizak comes in, takes it away. Byler grabs it, sends this back out, goes off of Rowe's stick into the neutral zone. Retreating back is Smith. Smith curls around, sends this puck forward as Stevens comes onside. Byler goes into the corner to pick this puck up. Henry's going to go behind his goal onto the near side to bring this puck up for his forward advance. Swings and misses at that puck. Luke Stevens takes it. Stevens going back in. Shot. Save made. Garrett Davis. Rebound goes to the corner. Puck sent back out to the point. Dominic Spence turns around. Smith grabs that puck and fires it back into the corner. Back there to pick it up is Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin sends this in front of his own goal. That was dangerous. Puck picked up by Stevens. Stevens centering pass gets missed by Yannick. Skating up is Smith. Smith takes out Byler along the boards. Smith goes back to get that puck before Spence can. Smith comes out with that puck, turns it over. Norris tried clearing it, couldn't do it. Coming over on the side is Spizak. Spizak? Whatever I'm calling him lately. Spizak moving forward, shot fired, wide left. Benjamin Fritz throws his stick into the corner. Fritz is having a hard time getting up. The ice is slippery, my friend. Yannick grabs that puck, backhands it over, and Byler able to follow that puck out into the neutral zone. Byler running into trouble with Spizak. Spizak gets that puck off. Nortz fires it back into the zone, or fires it into the zone, and the Lewis County Cobras are offsides with 5:07 to go in the opening half. Neutral zone faceoff between Dominic Spence and Dylan Spizak. Spence along the boards. Pulls this puck out. Goes across the zone. Spence chasing after. Not able to get to it. Has to retreat back into the neutral zone. Spence holds that puck, though. Tries passing it over for Grayson Burker. Burker has to chase that puck down. Burker with it along the board. Sends that in. Nortz has it. Flicks it towards the goal. Gets turned back by Cortland. Yeah. Dominic Spence retreats back at the center line in the neutral zone, curling around, looking, trying to figure out which way to go. He gets around Rowe or Spizak, skates forward over the blue line, advancing forward, and that's an offside. Burker was in over the line too soon. There's a face-off. Byler moving forward into the zone. Puck comes out. Nortz along the side, and we've got a tripping penalty against Chad Hall. Cortland penalty, number 77, Chad Hall. 1 minute minor for tripping. Number 77, 1 minute trip. Time of the minor penalty, 13:47. And that puck coasts its way to Emery Graham, and Emery covers it up for the face-off. It's a face-off driven forward. Grab by Byler. Goes through Nortz's legs. Cortland trying to come out with that puck. Smith lost it at the blue line. Goes back to battle for it. Byler picks this puck up and advances into the O-zone. Byler curling around. Shot taken. Save made. Emery Graham. Byler curling back around. Centers this pass to Dominic Spence. Spence falls down. Shuffles this puck over to the side for Nortz. Smith gets to it first, though. Smith moves this puck up to Spizak. Spizak gets it out past Byler into the Lewis County end of the ice. Puck grabbed by Carly Case at the corner. Case with it sends this out to the middle for Nortz. Nortz grabs this puck, gets it into the neutral zone, and Rowe chases it down. Rowe swats at it at the center line, falls down. Byler comes away with the puck. Rowe falls down again. Byler weaves through, crashes into a couple of Cortland players. And we're going to get a penalty, or at least a whistle, because of a couple of players laying on the ice. Byler gets up and Hall gets up. Quick conversation. I don't think we're going to result in a penalty. We'll just have a neutral zone face-off as a result. They were all just going after the puck and they fell down. Hey, you can't fit through a hole that's smaller than you. Henry Byler and Dylan Spizak in for the face-off. Thank you, sir. Ooh, beautiful. Yeah, I'll go run over. Thank you. Nortz with this puck at the center line. Tries backhanding over. Spizak steals it. Henry Byler comes back and steals it from him. Stepping up is Spizak. Spizak and Byler going after it. Puck gets left behind, though. Stepping up is Smith. Smith coming in. Driven to the corner by Byler. Smith shovels this back behind the net. Picked up by Carly Case. Case tries snapping that puck forward. Gets it up for Spence. Spence couldn't hold it. Puck goes back to Byler. Now it comes back out to Dominic. Dominic pulls this into the neutral zone. Dominic gets wide of Smith. Dominic into the offensive end. Dominic forced towards the corner. Centering pass goes nowhere. Blocked by Smith. Smith and Dominic wrapped up. Smith tries sending that out. Goes off of Spizak. Spizak goes down. Puck comes up. Dominic centers that pass and falls down. Spizak recovers. Gets up. Hits that puck. Goes to Nortz, though. Nortz has it. Takes it into the neutral zone. Here comes Henry Byler. Byler back into the neutral zone. Now skates back into his end of the ice. He's going to go back behind his own goal to reset for the attack. Byler on the far side runs into Yannick. Yannick takes that puck away, comes free in the neutral zone, though, and here's Dominic Spence. Spence forced wide right of Francis Rowe. Centering pass goes to Byler. Byler overskates it. Byler dishes Nixon Yannick to the ice. Picking that puck up is Colton Ackley. Ackley moves it forward. Grabbed by Carly Case, turns it back over, and turns it over to Francis Rowe. Rowe in wide right with the shot off the post. Ricochets to the corner. Rowe picks it up. Rowe gets tripped. And as soon as Lewis County touches it, we'll get the call. And he's going to the box for the trip. Lewis County penalty, number 5, Benjamin Fritz. 1 minute minor for tripping. Number 5, 1 minute trip. Time of the minor penalty, 16:47. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the first half. Less than 1 minute remaining. Byler backhands that puck. That was a nice shot he had. Great save by Emery Graham. Clearing attempted by Cortland. Stopped by Byler. Cortland again trying. Puck comes to Burker. Burker pushes his puck to the empty side of the ice. Going over to grab it is Smith. Backhands this up. Hall gets this into the neutral zone. Dominic Spence back there to make a play on it. This puck goes through Byler's legs. Byler skating down after it. Picks it up at the hash marks. Goes back behind his net. Byler on the far side, trying to pick up some speed. Byler gets by Spizak. Byler at the center line loses that puck as it gets turned back. Fritz is released from the box. Teams are even, less than 10 seconds. Spence passes his puck up, gets stopped by Smith for Cortland. She fires this back in, and Stevens was over the line. That's an offsides with 1.8 seconds to go in the first half. Spizak facing off against Byler just for fun. It's only 1.8 seconds to go. Puck is dropped, and that'll do it. And that concludes our first half of play for this game. Don't forget to stop by the raffle table to get your raffle tickets so you can win your raffle prizes. We'll be back. Let's take a brief intermission. All right, we are back. 18 fresh minutes up on the board. Teams are at even strength. It's a pretty good battle so far. 3-1. Goalies are in place. Officials are ready. Byler and Spizak facing off. Spizak pushes forward. Puck picked up by Nortz. Conley brings this puck over onto the near side. Skates forward with it at the blue line. Loses that puck. Fired in, though, by Burker. Puck goes back behind the net. Olivia Russell chasing after it. Olivia picks this up at the corner. Sends it up along the boards. Byler not able to keep it. Has to retreat back. Steal it back from Spizak. Puck comes to the middle. Byler lunging at it, not able to get it. Luke Stevens sends his puck back, grabbed by Burker. Burker fires it over against the boards, comes back to him. Burker snaps this into the slot, drops down at Nortz's stick. He missed it. And Byler picks that puck up in the slot. Byler to Nortz, shot fired, blocked out in front by Stevens. Rebound picked up by Byler, and a goal! Lewis County goal scored by number 6, Henry Byler with the hat trick. Assisted by number 2, Conley Nortz. 6 from 2. Time of the Cobras goal, 0:49. Carly Case sends that back into the neutral zone. Byler there. Byler coming away with that puck. Nortz waiting for him to cross over the line. Byler going in, takes that shot, misses, goes wide right. Nortz coming over to pick that up off the boards. Nortz centering pass gets blocked by Yannick. Yannick loses it to Dominic Spence. Spence gets this to Byler somehow. Byler with the shot and a goal. Lewis County goal scored by number 6, Henry Byler. Assisted by 18, Dominic Spence from 2, Conley Nortz. 6 from 18 from 2. Time of the Lewis County Cobras goal, 1:33. Carly Case plays that off the boards, centers that to Byler. Byler Fritz. Byler loses it. Spizak comes over to take that puck away. Takes advantage of the confusion. Spizak moving forward, trying to get into the slot. Carly Case there, gets a piece of it. Byler coming in to help clean up the mess. Byler grabs that puck, goes back behind his own net, curls around on the far side. Byler skating up into the neutral zone. Henry Byler over the center line. Henry Byler advancing into the offensive end. Byler forced to the corner, cuts into the middle. Olivia Russell able to break that puck up enough for Spizak to come in and sweep that puck away. Puck gets cleared by Cortland. Chasing after it is Rowe. Overtaken by Dominic Spence. Just knocks that puck off. Rowe goes down. Spence with it, waiting, wondering why nobody's attacking him. He thought maybe he missed a whistle, but he did not. Passes that puck up to Burker. Burker loses it, so does Byler. Spizak comes back with it. Spizak into the offensive end, takes that shot, gets blocked by Carly Case. Case chases after it over the end line, snaps that puck up along the boards, grabbed by Luke Stevens. Stevens into the middle, center point. Shot fired from the high slot, picked up by Spizak. Carly Case sweeps this away. Byler goes back to pick it up. Henry kicks this back up to his stick. Now he flings it forward, chasing after it. David Burrows. Burrows hustling after that puck. Burrows gets that. As it crosses the red line, Henry Byler stick checking with Burrows. Burrows gets it, sends it up along the boards for Spizak. Spizak brings that puck into the neutral zone. Dominic Spence peppers at him. Spizak still has that puck. Leaves it for Burrows. Burrows moves that forward. Dominic Spence takes that puck away as it crosses into the offensive zone. Dominic Spence takes that puck back behind his goal, cuts around, trying to avoid whoever that is. I couldn't see the number. Anyway, Grayson Burker coming back to make a play on that puck. You know what? We've had a goalie change. I think Crispel is in net. I'm not sure. Anyway, here's Dominic Spence. Spence moving through the neutral zone. Pulls that puck forward, and Nortz was offsides. Oh, 0-0. I think that's Eliana Voorhees that's in net now. Emery Graham is out. Thirteen and a half minutes to go in this game. Lewis County leads by 4. Score is 5-1. Spizak and Byler. Byler draws this puck back. Benjamin Fritz gets this puck over to Nortz. Nortz for Byler. Spizak reaching. Byler takes out Spizak. And Byler is going to go to the box. Lewis County penalty, number 6, Henry Byler, 1 minute minor for body checking. Number 6, 1 minute body check. Time of the minor penalty, 4:41. Spizak coming over to get that puck away from Nortz, and does. Leaks to the middle, Smith advancing, and Dominic Spence able to sweep that puck away. Hustling after it is Francis Rowe. Rowe gets that puck, passes it up for Spizak. Spizak catches it off the boards, gets it around Nortz. Skating forward with it and leading the way, number 29, Emery Graham, ahead of the puck. That's an offsides. Face off in the neutral zone. Emery Graham flicks that puck forward. Dominic Spence grabs it, sends it back. And Francis Rowe chases it down. Rowe with that puck sends it into the neutral zone for Spizak. Spizak skating forward. Loses that puck, but coasts up to catch up to it. Dominic Spence battling him. Spizak sends that puck in deep. Byler's released from the box. Immediately enters into the action. Puck held in by Smith. Sends it to the corner. Burker over there. Burker sends it behind the net. Benjamin Fritz coming over to make a play on it. Nope, that's Dominic Spence. Excuse me. That's Nathan Van Brocklin sitting back door. Smith holds that puck in, fires it forward. Grabbed by Burker, sends it back to Smith. Smith pulling it up. Burker stops her. And Burker gets that puck out into the neutral zone. Puck's going to make it all the way to the net, covered up by Eliana Voorhees, and she's going to hold on to it for the faceoff. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Byler curling back to pick it up. Henry passes up to Dominic Spence. Spence touches it into the offensive zone. Loses it. Nortz there to try to hold that puck in. Not able to. Puck gets driven out. Dylan Spizak skating up with it. No, I'm sorry. That's Yannick. Nixon Yannick. I saw the 4. My apologies. Smith holds that at the blue line. Skates in with it. Smith in deep, centering pass, gets deflected. Byler skating up after it, able to drive that out. Byler off to the races. Byler's going to try to make his move at the goal. Byler coming in with the shot and a goal. 5-hole. Lewis County goal scored by number 6, Henry Byler. Unassisted. Number 6, unassisted. Time of the Lewis County Cobras goal, 7:15. And Cortland crosses offsides. 10:32 left in this game. 6-1 Lewis County lead over the Cortland Flames. There's a face-off. Byler kicks it forward, comes back to Rowe. Rowe snaps it up into the Lewis County end of the ice. Grabbed by Carly Case. Case tries sending it up, gets turned back. Nortz has it. Nortz spins around, skating up along the boards. Loses that puck as it kicks out to Spizak. Hall fires it on net, bending over to cover it up. Garrett Davis. .10-12 to go. 6-1 is the score. Chad Hall facing off against Henry Byler. Hall sends this to the middle, grabbed by Conley Nortz. Conley comes over onto the near side. Conley skates his puck up into the neutral zone. Nortz takes it over the center line. Puck gets poked away. Chad Hall grabs it. Hall going back the other way. Byler knocks that puck off of his stick, goes off the backboards, grabbed by Carly Case. Case passes it up for Nortz. Nortz grabs this puck, kicks it, picks it up with his stick, sends it up, and it is held in, though, by Rowe. Fired at the net by Spizak, tipped it. It goes wide in the net. Garrett Davis gives it for Carly Case. Case sends this out, and Rowe snaps this back in. That is an offside. And there is 9:34 to go in this game. Face-off driven forward by Byler, turned back by Smith. Byler hustles back to pick that puck up. Byler takes it behind his net, comes around on the near side. Byler skating up into the neutral zone. There goes Henry Byler into the offensive end. Smith pokes that puck away. Byler regains control, sends that across the crease, and that gets covered. No, it does not get covered up by Eliana. I'm sorry, I thought she had it. Puck grabbed on the far side by Spizak. Spizak loses it. Pushed out by Burrows, I think. That puck gets turned back by Van Brocklin. Burrows has it at his end. Burrows sends this forward, gets it to Emery Graham. Graham tries moving forward. Byler gets that stick away. Puck comes out to Dylan Spizak. Spizak with the shot. Save made by Garrett Davis. Rebound save made by Garrett Davis. Davis making it look easy. Puck is loose, comes across, picked up by Nortz. Nortz on the near side brings this puck out to the neutral zone. He takes a spill. Puck gets pushed back in by Burrows. Whistle, or I think he got pushed in by Rowe. But whistle, and Burrows thought he was going to get in trouble for Nortz's falling down. But no, that was an offsides, my friend. It's an offsides. 8:23 to go in this game. Neutral zone faceoff. Chad Hall ready for Cortland. Henry Byler sliding up for Lewis County. Officials are set. Here's the faceoff. Hall moves that through Byler's legs. Byler falls down. Puck comes back over to the boards. Pushed forward by Dominic Spence. Returned back by Rowe. Puck bounces back. Rowe picks it up. Rowe moving forward with this puck. Rowe into the offensive end. Rowe snaps that puck towards the slot. Not able to get it through, though. This puck is waffling its way back. And Olivia Russell backhands this back into the zone. It gets dumped all the way in deep. Picked up by Benjamin Fritz. Fritz behind his goal in the trapezoid. 7:50 to go in this game. Fritz on the far side sends that puck off the boards for Byler. Byler loses it, comes back to Fritz. Fritz gives it back to Byler. Henry gets this into the neutral zone. Olivia Russell there. Russell fires it back, stopped by Byler. Byler has it at his skates, getting peppered at by Colton Ackley. And Chad Hall. Hall moves this into the offensive end, stays there. Puck goes down the boards, picked up by Conley Nortz. Nortz sends this up for Byler. Byler brings this out into the neutral zone. Henry Byler has got a row on his tail. Can't get that by Olivia Russell, though. She deflects that puck into the corner. Puck picked up by Dominic Spence. Spence chasing after Rowe, I think. Or maybe it's Spizak. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Spizak with it. Drives through. Brings that puck with him. Spizak cut off by Byler. Fires that puck. Goes wide left off the base of the boards. Pops out at the hash marks. Picked up by Dominic Spence. He tries sending it out. Gets fired back in. And by Spizak. Misses wide right. Byler collects it in the trapezoid. Byler comes over to the corner. Skating up with that puck. Has Spizak on him. Gets his puck into the neutral zone. Smith chases it down. Smith with that puck at her end of the ice, trying to outpace Henry Byler. Smith has Byler on her. Byler cuts her off. Puck gets sent back out into the neutral zone by Nortz. Fired forward by Burrows. Goes off of Byler to Fritz. Fritz loses it. Byler coming back, he loses it. Now he regains control, sends us off the boards. Luke Stevens is there. Stevens trying to keep it away from Nortz. Nortz reaches back, grabs that puck, sends it up along the boards. That's picked up by Spizak. He fires that in. Stopped by Fritz. Comes back. Spizak and Ackley battling. Puck comes out. Dominic Spence picks it up. Spence fires it forward. Burker missed it. He turned his head at the worst possible moment to not see that pass was coming to him. I mean, no fault of his own. It just kind of happens. And because he missed that pass, it goes all the way down for an icing. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, Power Play Sports, Dupree's Cleaning Services, Glory Construction and Development, as well as Sparks and Recreation, All Wheel Auto, Streamside Golf and RV, or RV Park and Golf Course, and Divots Restaurant and Bar, located at Streamside. Burker picks this puck into the neutral zone. We got 5:40 to go in this game. Dominic Spence with it along the boards, can't keep it. Puck goes back. Nortz is going to chase after it. Nortz picks that puck up, curls around. Nortz has got Emery Graham on him. Nortz goes all the way back to his own red line, sends this up lane. Presley Lane gives it over to Graham, who fires it, goes back behind the goal around onto the far side. Puck shot by Chad Hall, blocked by Nortz. Goes to Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin not able to keep it. Emery Graham takes this around into the corner. Now puck's taken away by Burker. Burker skating up with this puck. Burker pops this out into the neutral zone. Dominic Spence coasts his way over to it. Olivia Russell hustles over to get a piece of it. Spence gets away. Sends that puck in. Chad Hall back checking, though. Grabs that puck. Flings it all the way across the zone. It makes it out into the neutral zone. Dominic Spence comes over to make a play on that puck. Gets it to Nortz. Nortz back up to Spence. Spence fires this in. Turned back by Olivia Russell. And Chad Hall takes that puck in. Hall out in front. Puck goes across the paint. He runs into Garrett Davis. Davis goes down in front of the net. Hall goes down behind the net. Puck comes up to the point. Fired in by Spizak. Spizak misses. Puck goes into the corner. Nortz goes after it. Sends it up along the board. Spizak pulls it out. Fires that. Goes wide right into the corner. Giving chase after it, Emery Graham. Graham picks it up off the boards. Sends it back out for Spizak. Spizak swings and misses. Picking this puck up is Dominic Spence. Spence moving forward. Loses that puck as Rowe knocks it off of him, and he knocks Rowe down, and he's going to get in trouble for that. It's a roughing penalty on Dominic Spence. 3:46 to go in this game. 6-1, Lewis County lead. Lewis County Cobras penalty, number 18, Dominic Spence, 1 minute minor for roughing. Number 18, 1 minute rough. Time of the minor penalty, 14:14. And that is a huge save made by Eliana Voorhees. Byler loses it. Burrows flicks that puck forward. Puck grabbed by Carly Kay. She sends this out into the neutral zone. Burrows grabs it. Burrows sends it back. Byler steals it. Byler's going to cut his way into the middle. Byler into the slot. Byler coming in, takes that shot. Another save made by Eliana Voorhees. Eliana continues to come up huge, much to the chagrin of Henry Byler. 3:03 to go in this game. 18 seconds remaining in the player advantage for Cortland. 6-1 is the score. Lewis County over Cortland. Lining up for the face-off. Looks like, I can't tell, Yannick and Byler? No, it's Spizak. Shot fired. Save made by Voorhees. 16 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Well, 14, excuse me, and 3 minutes in the game. Byler and Spizak again. Puck goes over to the corner. Grabbed there by Smith, sends it around to the far corner. Olivia Russell snaps his puck out. Byler gets a piece of it but can't keep it in. He has to play this in the neutral zone. Big curl around by Byler. Byler determined to get one more goal here. Puck knocked off his stick by Rowe. And Byler takes a dive. Puck goes to the corner. Dominic Spence out of the box, picks that puck up. Stops short. Spence centering pass to Byler. Byler has to reach back to get it. Backhands this over for Spence or Burker. Nobody able to get it. Spence comes around on the near side. Not able to get that shot off. Byler shot low, blocked in front by Emery Graham. Graham with it. I think that's Graham. Moves that puck over to Rowe. Rowe sends it forward for Spizak. Hustling back is Fritz. Fritz gets that puck, sends it back into the neutral zone. Picked up by Burker. Burker moves that puck forward, chases after it. Has somebody come over, and they get that puck back into the neutral zone. Here goes Emery Graham. Graham makes his way into the slot. Emery tried to get that shot off. Carly blocks it. Second attempt knocked away by Henry Byler. Byler forces that puck to the corner, comes up on the near side. Byler overskates that puck. Hall has it. Centering pass by Hall to get it over to Graham. 1.5 minutes to go. Centering pass intercepted by Dominic Spence. Here comes Spence. Spence over the center line. Stops short to let Smith skate by. Has a hard time regaining his positioning on that puck. Chad Hall gets that puck away. Spence still's poking at that puck. Chad Hall moves it up. Chad is cut off by Henry Byler, still advancing forward. Byler sends that puck back, shot on net, misses or goes off the post. A little unclear. One minute of play remaining in this game. Final minute of play. Puck held in at the point by Spizak. Carly Case grabs it over the end line. Carly Case sends this up along the board. Spizak tries sending it in. Byler blocking it. Byler battling. Smith pushes this forward. Puck goes into the corner. Spizak goes after it. Centering pass attempted. Gets blocked by Fritz. Spizak comes back. Now he centers. Nobody there but Cobras. Dominic Spence skates this puck out. Spence over the center line, over the blue line. Spence advancing in, stops short, curls back, looking to pass or shoot. Gives it to Byler, one-timer shot. Save made by Eliana Voorhees. Centering pass again. 15 seconds to go. Puck comes up to the blue line. Henry Byler reaches back to hold it in, curls around. Byler sends his puck in deep, goes over the end line. Grabbed by Olivia Russell. It's loose out in front. Picked up by Cortland, and that'll do it. And that concludes another exciting game of ice hockey here at the 2023 Holiday Bash for Watertown's 10U Squirt Tournament. Stick around. After the handshake line, we will have our Player of the Game Awards. Make sure you stay on the ice for your Player of the Game Award. Everybody else, keep thinking about how many more raffle tickets you're going to buy. So another great game. This one, Lewis County wins by a score of 6-1. And Lewis County gets all 4 points. All right, for our Player of the Game, the home team coach will select first. So Coach Graham selects the Lowville-Lewis County Player of the Game to be number 6, Henry Byler. Congratulations, Henry. And Coach Burker selects the Cortland Flames Player of the Game to be number 76, Francis Rowe. Congratulations to our Players of the Game. Congratulations to all of our players. Thank you to all of our parents, coaches, volunteers, officials, and our icemen taking care of the ice for us. We'll see you guys out here for the next game. Go buy some more raffle tickets. I am the Dan-Dalin. I appreciate you watching. Thank you for subscribing. We'll be back in just a few minutes. It'll be a red game as Oswego takes on Messina at 1:15.